Shall I repeat it? Who we are talking about? A man named Van Jones, who's a so-called czar of green jobs. The man has no background in the environment whatsoever. He has no distinction whatsoever in understanding what the environment is about. He is simply a thug, in my opinion, who has been put into the White House by Obama because Obama has a bigger plan for you. And that bigger plan is a fully armed domestic military force that is bigger than the U.S. military, that is armed better than the U.S. military, and that is run by thugs like these people that he has put into the White House. And if you don't wake up before long, you're not going to be able to wake up at all. He is a declared communist during the 1990s. Van Jones once associated with a group that looked up to Mao Zedong as an inspiration. Mao Zedong killed 60 million of his own communist Chinese. 60 million Chinese were killed under Mao Zedong. Where is the Republican Party? They're worthless. They're totally worthless. What good are they? Why are they so silent? Why are the Republicans silent? And is their silence not complete? Does that silence not indicate a complicit acceptance of the Obama Marxism? How many years did I warn you that George Bush was a fiscal socialist? How many years did I say to you, George Bush is not a fiscal conservative? I was the first in the media to note it. I was the first in the media to say it. Unfortunately, no one listened to me, as they're not hearing me now. George Bush is the man who greased the skids for the takeover by this imposter, Obama. Don't think he was put there by accident. The same power structure that put Bush in, the same power structure that's on Wall Street, meaning Goldman Sachs and company, that put them all in, wanted Obama in, and they're making billions and billions of dollars off Obama's policies. So the fact of the matter is, we now have in the White House a man who is moving America into dangerous waters. We're already 50, 60, 70% there. Bush got us 50% there. Bush took us on this socialist course. You say, well, why would a capitalist, why would the capitalists at Goldman Sachs want to make the economy socialist? You see, you can't make that connection. It's very difficult to make that leap because many of you have a false notion of what socialism is and what socialists do, and you think that socialism means no money. What you don't understand is that there are billionaires in socialist countries as well, but there's a very small, if existent, middle class at all. What they do is they shrink the middle class. So you have a ruling class, and then you have a poor class. It's a two-class society, not a three-class society. The United States of America has always had and prided itself on its large middle class. As you know, the middle class has shrunk under George Bush and is shrinking now even more rapidly under Barack Hussein Obama, because the goal is a ruling elite, the Hillary Clinton crowd, the Obama crowd, the Kennedy crowd, the Goldman Sachs crowd, the George Soros crowd, and throw in a few others. They want to run the world, and they don't want you to have any say in it. That's why they hate your guts when you go to a town hall meeting. They don't want you to go there. They want that to be made illegal. They want to close it off to the American people. They want rent-a-mobs to come and say, you are great, you are wonderful, so they can continue to divide up the treasury and give it out to their friends and further bust the country out like a bad sporting goods store in The Sopranos. Well, I said what I want to say today. Goodbye.